How y'all doing today? This is Conscious Thoughts. This is King Heart. This is Yusuf Yogi Hassan, and we here with Longlivemitch. How you doing, Mitch?
What's good, man? How y'all doing today? How y'all doing? What's up, fellas?
Good, brother. Blessed, man. Blessed.
Definitely.
For real, man. Woke up this morning, you're supposed to do something, right?
Productive.
You know, energy's still a little down. You know, the season's changing over, but you know, we gonna get to it. We gonna get to it good, man. So, the first thing I want to talk about, you know, the NBA is starting up this week. You know, any people any teams you want to see play in particular?
Of course, everybody wants to see LeBron play with the Lakers.
Oh, man.
I mean, I want to see it, but I just think the NBA not what it used to be. So
compared to what, like the 90s or 2000s? What you think?
Even early 2000s, 90s, yeah, of course. But who I would want to see play, I want to see the Rockets play. I want to see how they gonna do. You know, Melo, he's another one. Man.
I heard he's coming off the bench. Is that true?
For real?
That's what I heard. He's coming off the bench.
I
don't
might have to.
Yeah. I mean, my pop said he wants to see Melo play too.
Me too. I do. He looked good in the preseason.
Nah, but my favorite players. See, all right, this how it went down. So AI used to be my favorite player, right?
Hey.
And then Melo, he was my favorite player for a while.
Okay.
They was on the same team.
Right.
Didn't do nothing.
Right.
Now after Melo, I started hardening a lot. Now these two on the same team, I feel like their chemistry as what type of players they are, they not gonna really
You don't think so?
You don't
gel
think so?
together. They isolation
But
players.
to me, Melo
they isolation players. They're offensive players. They don't play no D.
That's true. But to me, Melo, all he has to do this year is stay on the 3-point line and just shoot. That's it.
That's all he wanted to do. And he playing for D'Antoni.
And he's playing with Chris Paul.
That was the same system he was in before. To be real with you, I ain't really had high hopes for him. But when I saw him play in the preseason, I was like, okay.
He looked pretty good. He looked pretty good.
He
looked
lost
weight.
decent.
His jump shot looked good.
Yeah, he looked decent, but we'll see. He joined the right team.
He did.
Because
He did.
defense ain't the number one thing.
OKC wasn't the right team.
Nah.
Not by a little. Because I'm going to be real, yo. Russell Westbrook. Yeah, he's a great player, man. He's a good player, I'll say that. But he just don't know how to play with other people.
Yeah, he's too ball dominant, man. Like the ball's always in his hands. And
he want to play.
He's out of control.
The two guard, the forward, the power forward, the center, the 6-man.
Right.
You know, I mean, could he win one? But he's gonna have to change his mindset, yo. I don't think they were gonna get close to him. I still don't really think they're close to him.
This year they might be a 7 or 8 seed this year. And Melo, I'm disappointed in his career just in general.
Yeah, me too.
I'm disappointed because he's
my favorite player.
Yeah, he's probably the most gifted offensive player we've probably seen in our lives. He can score like we drink water. He just put the ball in the hoop every time. But
now it's just because look at the generation, look at the NBA and how it's evolving. It's of course, he's older, but you got young people and. The way it is, it's a fast-paced game. It's not that stop, and you know him. He want to do that. It's move quick. People shooting, making moves now. And you saw it when Harden did. Yo, he did a cross behind the back, step side shot. No, I'm yo.
He's been practicing that for a minute.
He had to.
But it's I'm is it a travel? It looked like a travel.
It just didn't look right. It didn't look right.
Yeah. I was I never saw something. And it's with certain moves, I got to watch because I'm starting to think, a lot of people travel in the NBA, especially with the jump shot. Because
they got little, sneak ways to get an extra step in.
Exactly.
A half step in. You put the ball, it's weird. You put the ball and then you step into it and grab it and step 2 more times. That's a travel back in the day, but now it's just weird.
Or Russell Westbrook when he got the ball out of bounds and took 3 or 4 steps.
They was what are you doing? He said, I don't know.
LeBron does it all the time. LeBron take 3 or 4 steps.
I mean, he's the king of traveling, but Harden, man, I just don't, to me that's like a travel because remember, your 2 steps are towards the rim, not away from the basket. You can't go back and then, take a step. That's a travel. Yeah. And it's how is that fair for a defender? Yeah, and I'm going to be real. You can't defend it. You feel me? If you're sitting here taking side, that's a travel. You're not going towards the rim. You're going away from the rim. You're 30 feet away, and you're stepping back. Right. It's a travel. I'm gonna be real. It's a travel.
But the NBA is evolving. I feel like it's an entertainment business now. You know what I'm saying? It's not just a competitive sport. Like the NBA is entertaining now. You know what I'm saying? Superstars everywhere. They don't play defense. They score a lot of points.
That the league, I'm pretty sure he's at home pissed off. David Stern.
Oh yeah.
Because Adam Silver, I don't like his league like that. That's a commissioner.
Yeah. They're just trying to.
I don't like his league like that.
They don't like it. I mean, I feel like it's just like I said, it's an entertainment business. Like I view it as like the WWF. It's just like an entertainment, something I enjoy watching, but it's not that competitive sport we used to watch back in the day.
Nah.
Like guys didn't like each other. It was rivalries. Now it's just like everybody's buddy.
Right. You beat me, I'm gonna join the team. We're gonna win together.
Yes.
And it is soft. Like the NBA is definitely not where it was at before, and it's like people used to have like what's like a hunch on their back,
right?
And they like, yo, I gotta win. I got like Iverson, like there's certain players you can look at like McGrady. All of them dudes were like they were competitors,
right?
Not just great players, they were competitors. And Kobe also said this too, and you gotta think about this too. Like he said, in order to be a great player, he was like, you gotta put the work in. He said, everybody says because this one player has a good season or a great season, he's a great player. He said no. He said they can have good seasons. He said it's about the long term. The long term. He said, what are you doing? Are you waking up at 6 in the morning like I am, putting in work before I go to practice, then putting in that work again after practice, and then going back, taking shots. Like this is what Kobe was doing. And when I think of certain players, I look at John Wall, and I love John Wall as a player, but you could tell like partying and stuff is starting to get to him. Like this dude look like he like 32 years old, 33 years old. Get a haircut, bro. Brush your teeth. I know you got millions of dollars, but still, brother. You know, be healthy, because it's like when I look at players like that, it's when you do stuff like that, your career is not gonna be that long because your body can only take so much. You know. So, but you got any teams you want to see, Yogi?
Sixers, man. Trust the process, you know. Big Sixers fan. We're looking good this year.
I know.
Looking better.
Folks looking good too.
Folks.
Yeah, folks.
Yeah, man. Folks looking good. Simmons and Bede. Yeah. But Boston's the top dog, man. So you know.
Boston's the top dog. I want to see Boston. I want to see Philly. I want to go to a Knicks game. They should be cheap tickets because we suck this year. But I really want to see. There's a few players I want to see. I want to see Trae Young play. You know?
Oh, right.
I definitely want to see him play. I mean, I already seen the Lakers, and I already know what it's gonna be like. So it's just like, to me, it's whatever. Like, they can blow them up as much as they want. I know exactly how good they're gonna do this year, and I'm gonna just worry about the other players because the Nuggets was beating them. I think they beat them, right? The Nuggets beat them, right?
Don't sleep on Utah this year either.
Nah, I ain't. Utah nice too.
Don't sleep on
The West is always going to be good, but I feel like the West is top heavy. You got Houston, the Warriors, you got everybody else. Like those two teams are going to be blowing teams out. Like the Rockets are going to probably score 120 points a night.
Yep.
So if you're not scoring that, you're not beating them.
Yep.
And the Warriors, they're going to take it easy all season, and then when the playoffs come around, they're going to turn it up to another level. We all know that. Yeah, we all know that.
So we'll see. I mean, I just wanted the NBA to be competitive again because it's not like with football.
The East will be competitive though.
Yeah, the East definitely will.
Everybody on one team, like NBA not scattered no more.
Yeah.
Not scattered.
And players gotta develop. Like Kobe said, it's the difference between being a good player and a great player. You know, do you want to be remembered as being that great player? You got to put in that work. Like LeBron, LeBron sacrificed a lot. Like this dude, I think he was at 2.3% body fat. You feel me? This dude been a Brinch truck his whole career.
Right.
So like it takes certain sacrifices, and that's what people got to understand. Like in order to live a certain life and in order to be the type of player you want to be, it doesn't even have to be basketball. It could be any career, acting or whatever. You still have to, have some type of discipline, But I want to talk about like swag. Swag is like something big nowadays, but swag doesn't really have to do a lot with wearing expensive clothes. That's from what I'm seeing.
Is swag energy? Is it like a certain energy you bring when you step into a room? Is that swag now?
I feel like it is.
It's everything. Your whole presence, your whole like how you carry yourself, what you wear, and how you wear it. It don't always gotta be high end designer fashion.
So it's like so what's your swag like? What's your swag?
Me?
What you be like? What make you feel drippy when you leave the crib?
Me? A tracksuit. I like to be comfortable.
You said a tracksuit?
Yeah.
Like a velour?
Nah, like a
like I know what he's talking about, like just a tracksuit, like a jacket,
like the
pants.
joints.
Yeah, you know, that's old school, man.
I mean, not like the new joints, like with the zippers.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I agree. I'm the same way, man. If I'm out working, sweatpants and shorts.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, it's certain stuff, like, I don't know, like, when I put on Timbs and stuff, it's just like, I feel just comfortable. Like, like when I got on Timbs and jeans and a jacket, like certain clothes make me have a certain type of confidence. Yeah, but if it's like regular, like I'll go around with this all day and feel comfortable and not even care. And somebody be like, "Oh, why you dressed?" I just want to wear that. Right. You know, and the truth of the matter is, most dudes bag women in their worst gear. That's true. Whenever you see a woman, you could be looking crazy, but if you got a fresh lineup or something, you're like, hold on, I see that watch. I see the bracelets. Like, they're like, all right. It's just something about the swag. But I think that it's energy, as well, because I think it's your presence when you walk in the room.
Right. Yeah. Your level of confidence too.
Yeah, for sure. And so what's your swag?
Basic, man.
Basic.
Black shirt. Black shoes, dark jeans, basic, man. I have no swag at all. I ain't gonna lie. I keep it simple, man. Joggers on the weekends, shirt and tie during the week, man.
But it's like it's still swag because it's a certain upkeep of yourself.
Yeah.
Because it's like anybody could just wear sweatpants, or anybody could wear a tracksuit. It's how you wear the tracksuit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like what's on the tracksuit? Like,
exactly.
I be having some weird shit.
Yeah.
Weird tracksuit.
Yeah. Kind of like your boy Jafar. He just got swag. Jafar just got swag. You know what I'm saying? He can wear the same thing I'm wearing, but he'll mix it up and make it look fly.
Nah, fact.
That's just his gift. You know what I'm saying?
Same way.
Yeah,
that's
you know what I'm saying?
He's always like crazy too. Like on the fashion tip, man.
He's not afraid to try.
Shout out to my nigga Far.
He's not afraid to try different fashion things. Me, I can't do certain things that he does, but he'll do it. He'll wear it with confidence. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like my swag is just whatever. It's how I'm feeling. Like I always feel like I gotta let my shoestrings hang.
Right.
I just feel like when you see that, people be like, "Oh, that look crazy," but it's just me cooling, like letting you know I'm chilling. I'm laid back.
That's
you feel me?
For me.
Exactly. It doesn't matter. And then when people look at me, they don't look at, oh, is this dude older? They don't know. You feel me? Same thing when they look at him, like they don't know. I feel like swag also, it kind of like. You don't age. You feel me? You don't age. Like when you wear certain things and when you got a certain haircut, even if you over 40, like you can still look like you 30 something. Yeah. Just from the swag. Right. I don't even know where the word swag came from, but I just social media. But the swag,
they call it drip now. A whole bunch of drip. Drippy.
Man, I ain't up to the swing, but it's crazy because I can't even remember the last time I went shopping. Like, regardless from buying the shirts and like I'm talking about shopping.
Yeah. Spend a couple hundred, right?
Yeah.
I grab a shirt here, grab a pair of jeans here, a pair of shoes here.
When the last time you went shopping?
Shopping? Like what's?
Like buying like 3 or 4 shirts, 4 or 5 pairs of jeans,
like a little
shoes.
outfit.
Nah, I don't do that. I grab as I go type shit.
Oh, like here.
Yeah.
See.
But I be in the store just window shopping sometimes. Sometimes I go and grab something. It all depends, like the day where I'm at.
Yeah.
Plus I got a little son, so
true.
I gotta stay in the store for that little grown.
It's certain stuff that when I see, I want it.
Right.
And I can't leave the store without it.
Yeah, or it's like even if I see somebody, I remember one time, this dude, he had like a jacket on. It was a Levi jacket. That junk was dope. It had like fur on the collar, and it was a jean jacket just like that. But junk was dope. It was black.
Okay.
So I was like, yo, where you get that from? That junk is dope, yo. He was like, yo, don't say nothing. Yo, he was like, this is I got it from AJ Wright. This is before they closed it down in Hampton.
Shout out to AJ Wright.
Yeah,
That was a great store.
Used to get some crazy, some fly stuff there, and I went there, right? Yo, the jacket was $20.
Word.
$20.
Yeah, that store was fire though.
AJ Wright.
Yeah, it was.
$20. See, I'm the type of dude, like, if I see something nice, like, I'm hypnotized.
Right.
I want that.
Yeah,
You feel me?
right.
I want that. Like, when I saw this dashiki, it was a hoodie. And I was like, I just went to, it's this place in Hartford, and they was having, like, a show, but they had vendors out there. And the dude came in, yo, rocking that joint. And I was like, yo, I gotta get this joint. I was like, how much? Yo, I went, it was $25.
Dashiki hoodie?
Yeah.
I've never seen that before.
I wore it a few times, though. But like just like stuff like that, like I like vintage stuff, like something that I see, I'm like, yo, I gotta get it. You feel me? If it's like certain type of sneakers, if I like the fit, like when I saw those polo boots, I ain't care them just was $200. I wanted them. You feel me? But
first came
yo,
out, yeah,
you know, you brought a pair too.
I was on
we all had a pair.
Yeah, I was on them.
And those,
had a couple pair of them.
matter of fact, them joints last me for like 6 years. Yo.
Yeah, I just threw mine out last winter. I had it since like I was like 22, 23.
Yeah, my whole back ripped. That's why I was like, yo, I was still gonna rock them, but my whole back ripped. But it's like certain stuff, like I'll spend my money on. It's just weird when I go into a store. Like when I was younger, when I was 25, I used to go on Old Navy and go ham sandwich.
Right.
I used to shirts, all that, get stuff on the clearance. If I saw like pants or something like that, just grab it, get it. And it would sit in my closet for months because, like, I'm going to work. Right. I'm like, and sometimes it don't require that. But when I'm going out, I'm like popping tags. I'm like, oh, I'm about to wear this. I'm about to wear that. And it's like, I was just different. But it's like now, like, I notice as I get older, my flavor changes, things change because certain stuff that's not important. And it's like, I still got clothes I ain't wear. Right. So it's like, why get more right now where I could use that money for other stuff? You know?
As you get older, less is more with clothes. It's just like, unless you going out tonight, you need to get a new shirt, you go. But besides that, we got plenty of shoes, clothes.
Yeah, it changed now. Before when you was younger, you like, yo, I gotta go to the store and get some kicks. I can't go out like this, yo. My joint's dirty, or I can't clean these joints. But it's like now with me, shoot, I be in the crowd. I got wipes. Most of my shoes is cloth. I'm wiping them joints down. And clean, put the tissue back in it, you good. You good. You know, but that's just, I don't know, that's just me. That's my swag. But you know, Bill Cosby going to jail, you know, that was sad for me. I'm not even gonna lie, like
it was.
I felt like regardless of what people say and what happened, to me he was still a hero for the people who didn't have fathers and who didn't see the other side growing up.
Right.
You know, and I still think that regardless of what he did, you can still respect him for what he did. But whatever he did, that's what he did. He made a mistake. And I'm gonna be real. We as people, we make mistakes.
But he made a lot of mistakes.
No, I know he made a lot of mistakes.
That's one hell of a mistake.
Well, let me ask y'all that. Do y'all believe the accusations?
Hell yeah.
You believe it?
Yeah.
I do too. I mean, because it was just the stories were consistent and they were all the same thing.
Bill Cosby, yeah, he did that.
Yeah, but even though he didn't have a reason, he didn't have a reason to do it.
Yeah,
he did that.
I mean,
most of them girls didn't want him like.
Listen.
Nah, but
he's Bill Cosby though. He could.
But you know, it's like they put I don't want to say they put themselves in that position, but a lot of them did.
They did.
Yeah, they came through
they
hours in the morning. Yeah. What you think about to go on?
Exactly, like you were
what
just.
You think about to be?
They was gonna rehearse a script.
Yeah, rehearse.
They definitely was rehearsing
Who
the
buying
script.
that? Yeah, it definitely was. Prescription.
I mean, it's like I say this, like, until like somebody, like, when people don't really say we always gonna be in the air about that. And it's mad stuff you can go in the past and be like, we don't know the real truth about it. Everything's always gonna be in the air. Like, unless he comes out and say, yo, I did this was da-da-da-da, but he never really.
But he deny it? I feel like he didn't really deny it.
He didn't really deny it
either.
Well, let's just look at it like this. Let's put it in this sense, right? Let's talk about a white person that did something foul and was forgiven.
Harvey Weinstein.
Exactly.
Charlie Sheen.
You feel me? But they're still looked at as model men, right?
That's on that one occasion. He did this countless times.
But he's not. What I'm trying to say is that there's other people like Charlie Sheen. He had mad stuff, and this dude still a star. Like he got AIDS. He had all this. You feel me?
A little pump right now.
Nah, but I'm trying to say like Bill Cosby was about to buy NBC. You feel me? Because he was about to buy it, they didn't want him to buy it, so all the allegations came out. Regardless of anything, like, I feel like with a white person, when they do something and it's totally wrong and gross and disgusting, it's okay. But when we do something, we supposed to frown at our people and be mad and do all that. But we see this every single day when we watch TV. Like, we'll hear something and be like, yo, man, this dude, and he still got his job. But when we do something, that's it.
No, but the guy from NBC got fired. What was his name? Matt Lauer from the NBC. He got fired for sexual harassment.
But then he resigned, right?
Yeah.
That's a difference. He resigned.
They gave him an option to resign. He basically got fired.
Well, he still resigned. I mean, sexual harassment, but there's still other people besides him.
Oh, yeah.
I can name other people that certain situations happened and it just went away like nothing happened.
Yeah.
You feel me? And like he was wrong. He's in jail now. He's taken care of, but I still think that he still did a good deed.
He did.
People. You know, like respect the fact that he still did something good. Don't go in. You was wrong, and I'm gonna be real. We all did wrong things, but we never got caught.
Nah,
but
come on. Listen, Mike. He was on a whole other level, man. Those
but
stories.
I'm not. But I'm talking
He's
about the
on
son.
TV every day. You're like, all right, action. All right, cut. All right, baby, try to come to the house. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's a whole different person.
Yeah.
Like, you basically lied on camera who you really are all these years. Like,
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
he didn't really like. Would you?
I mean, I know everybody have sex. He's married this whole time too, doing this. Like,
hey man, listen, she probably knew. You gotta understand, in this world, people don't live by certain rules of marriage. You feel me? Yeah. Everybody, because I know people that live in a whole other state and they're happily married. You know,
held them up.
I mean,
that's what I'm not.
But listen, like you said, regardless of anything, when he offered them a ride back to his crib, they knew exactly what was gonna happen.
Nah, I mean, they knew he was gonna try something. I'm not sure they knew they want to get drugged.
Nah, you're right. They didn't want to get drugged. All right, he's wrong. But still respect what he did.
He did it for how many years?
Like 30 years. His life already.
But it was like
80 something, right?
Yeah.
Life over. He only got.
Yeah, I mean,
as a human being, we really don't live to 100 like that. So like,
he's already sick. Like
he's 82 years old. He's legally blind.
Yeah, so.
And what he did was wrong. Don't get me wrong. But
he goes the butt.
Yeah, but I still like I respect what he did.
Oh yeah, outside of those issues, I mean, he was a great guy. He did a lot for Temple, the city of Philly, and just the black community in general. He's a father figure based on his character on TV. Obviously, the scenario is different now after all those allegations, which I think are true. Why would someone lie about it? What's their reason to lie about it?
All of them was out of the statute of limitations.
Yeah, except for one girl. I think,
but that one was even pushing it too.
Yeah, it was pushing
even with her, and it was like because it sounds bad. Like even when you look at the woman, did you ever see her? The woman that claimed that he did it and he lost the case. Did you see her? I'm asking him.
The one girl.
Yeah,
Andrea, something, right?
Yeah. No, first off, she don't look like a woman. She looks like a man. All right, and I'm just like. When you look at certain things and it's just like, and when I listened to her testimony and she told her story, and I'm like, yo, Bill Cosby, remember you sent me a clip and he was on a show and he was talking to that Spanish chick, what's her name? And he was like hitting on her and stuff like that. Now, that's more believable. I believe Bill Cosby will do that. But when I look at this woman, I'm not trying to say I'm like, really, Bill Cosby? Like,
I think he just had a problem. I think he just had like an addiction. I think that he just had an illness that he just wanted to just be in control of everything.
Hey,
I mean, Dr. Huxtable and Bill Cosby are two different people, bro.
Well, it just shows, man. Apparently, I guess we don't know people's full lives like that.
Exactly.
Apparently, we don't.
Exactly.
But I just want people to respect like what Bill Cosby did, and I like Bill Cosby as a person. But he did some foul stuff. But
he lost some points on my end. Lost some points. You know how many times I watched that show, bro?
A lot, man. I used to watch it.
Come on, man.
It was it was uplifting, you know, especially because it's like I grew up like both of my parents around, but like my parents, like my dad had a normal job, like once he worked for the railroad. My mom was a CNA for years, and then she became a LPN. So it was just like I already saw both sides growing up, but when you see it on TV and you see Black excellence, it shows you something. Because even nowadays when I see stuff, especially like young Black men, they're all looking for a place to go. They're all looking to follow somebody, and they follow the easiest thing, or they do the easiest thing because they feel like it's the right thing. Like, I'm gonna be negative, I'm gonna be a criminal because in their eyes that's positive. But the reality of it, if I continue down this path, I'm either gonna die or I'm gonna go to jail for a long time. And a lot of people, like you said, like J. Cole and all of them that was like single, they ain't had their father wasn't around, that's what they looked at. And some people need that because a lot of people want to get out of their situation, but sometimes it take a person or it takes somebody saying something, some type of energy that connects with you to be like, yo, I can do this. You know, I can get out of here. I don't have to settle for nothing no more. This is not me. And a lot of the success stories are people that come from the hood, but also there are success stories for people who don't come from the hood. You know, and you shouldn't frown at both because we both had to struggle the same way. Even though I didn't grow up in the projects, you feel me? My parents made sure that I still grew up a certain type of way. I still went through certain stuff that I had to go through in order to make me grow as a person and also understand what life is and what it has, you know? And so that's why I always tell people, like, it's always good, like, positive. Just be positive. Like, we're all gonna do something negative in our life. Whether we get caught or not, that's a whole nother situation. But in this world, people know how to be a good man and they know how to be a bad man. And not necessarily sometimes, even if you taking care of your kid, but you have other stuff going on, that doesn't mean that you're a bad father or anything like that. It's just you got problems like everybody else. Yeah. You know, you a person. Yeah. Everybody's a person. Everybody has issues. It's how you get through it. But I'm gonna talk about staying consistent. And how has that worked for you? Because I saw like you had like a YouTube video. You dropped 2 videos this year, and I know you showed me one. It was the dad one. It was the 2 videos in one.
Actually, I dropped 3. I dropped 3.
3 videos. My bad. 3 videos. 3. So what made you like the process? Like, what made you just say like I'm gonna do this? Like I'm gonna drop all these videos and stuff? Because this was the first time you dropped videos, right?
Yeah. So I just started, it's just a little bit over a year that I started rapping, right? So the first year, I just basically was focusing on performances, like attacking the people, like, all right, this is what I got going on. I mean, shout out to Saeed, shout out to the 6.
Black Fleet.
Shout out to G Money the Prince also. I did the A3C Fest, first year in Atlanta. So now we just attacking the crowds, you feel what I'm saying? So this year I wanted to focus more on visuals. Visuals are big amongst the people these days, especially like the younger crowd. So I just wanted to attack videos. You know what I mean, so I dropped 3. I'm hopefully about to drop 1 or 2 more before the year's over. So I mean.
So let me ask you something about like videos, because I know back in the day, like videos was huge. Big. They used to have like MTV, BET, the box, like you know, but it's not as important now. How are like, cause like one of your videos within like I think a week maybe or a few, like it was a week, you had like 5,000 views.
Oh, facts, yeah.
And it's like how is it, because we're not in a market like that anymore, and it's like, but videos are still like a popping thing. Yeah. But how is you like able to do that?
You gotta strategize. Like you gotta have a plan. You gotta have a plan going in. Like, of course, like it's sad to say, like. You need girls. It's hip hop. Like dudes want to see girls. They always soften up the crowd. So some pretty girls in the video. Have them do something, and then I mean, hopefully the track bump. So yeah, it's all marketing. Your scenery, the background, what's going on in the video, where you at. Like it just.
Are you marketing on like Instagram, Facebook? You're just
well,
how's
we
your
do it
marketing?
all. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, anywhere we can reach. You know what I'm saying?
So like, what's your thought process that goes like when you want to create the video? Because you created all those videos. They were dope videos.
Do you have one in the graveyard or something?
Yeah, that was the first
black and
one.
white.
Those
Alpha Dog, the top dog.
I be directing my own joints, so he just shoot it. But like location wise, how I pick them and stuff, I don't like. It's just it gotta come to me. It gotta be somewhere I've been, or I know that's a dope spot, or like I know I ain't gonna get hassled by the police because they love crashing video shoots.
Breaking down.
Yeah,
You're trespassing.
Yeah, facts. They love breaking down video shoots.
So when you pick a certain spot to shoot, the creativity comes from when you get that spot. Then you start seeing what you want, how you want the visual, how you want yourself. Like
location wise, I have all of that written down before I even go into the video. So we're not just riding around just like, I mean, I already know where I want to go. No, this goes with this, goes with this, goes with that. So, you know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Yeah.
So, cause I'm just trying, cause it's like I was trying to do a commercial, but I'm having a hard time just like figuring out exactly how I want it.
Okay,
you
so
know,
let me put it like this to you. So the paid in full video, right?
Mm-hmm.
Long live Mitch. There's Mitch in paid in full. It's only right I go on Mitchell Street.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When I
didn't even think about
climbed the telephone pole and I did a scene right where it says Mitchell Street. I'm on Mitchell Street. And it's crazy because I used to my cousin used to live there, and I basically used to stay with her back in the day, right on Mitchell Street. So it was like right at the same crib, like basically I used to stay at. So it was like, it's crazy.
Nah, I see. It just sometimes
makes sense. Yeah, like,
you let it flow, go with what's natural. Yeah. Nah, I like that. So like, what new projects are you working on?
Working on. Well, right now we got the Partner Back mixtape out. Me and shout out to Full Per Brady. Shout out to Uptown on the Beat. He's a Philly producer. Actually, he produced the whole joint. But upcoming, I got my mixtape dropping very soon. Probably about say another 2, 3, 4 weeks. 2, 3, 4 weeks, a month, maybe, give or take.
Working hard out here. Working hard out here in these streets.
And that'll be the second mixtape this year that I put out. So
how many tracks you expecting?
We said like 10, 12 maybe. 10 strong, 10, 12.
Now these are like, cause
and these are all mine, like
all original beats.
Yeah, all mine, like everything.
Now I'm gonna ask you something, cause it's like I know when people do like mixtapes or they drop albums, they put mad songs up there. But just knowing you, cause I knew you for a minute, you know, just knowing you don't like to put out no bullshit.
Right.
Yeah,
you know, you don't like, you want to make sure it's quality, and that's one thing I can respect about you.
Appreciate it.
So, like, do you have like a track listing, or do you have somebody else listen with the tracks and be like, yo, how should I go in this order?
So I could have been put out a tape. I got tracks that y'all never even heard, all that. But if they're not up to par for this tape, from what if I'm about to put out a debut mixtape, it's gonna be some of the best that I feel like is in my arsenal. You know what I'm saying? Like quality, like hook wise, like who on it, like structure of the song, it's catchy. Like some of them you already gonna hear, some of them you gonna be like, yo, I never even heard them on this.
So you let me ask you, like, are you better with writing hooks, or are you like writing hooks, bridges, or it's just lyric? Like, what's your? Cause I know like with 50 kill hooks, like he can write hooks. I'm not saying like his bar work ain't like there, but I'm just saying like.
He wasn't the best lyricist.
But
he could always write a good song. Yeah, exactly. He could always write a good song.
With me, it's like it's hard because you have to have a hook. You have to structure your song.
Yeah.
But I like to just flow. Like I'm more of a verse guy. You know what I'm saying?
So you write your flow, you write your lyrics first, then the hook, or the hook first?
I can't give it no order. Sometimes
just come to you?
Just how it come. Yeah, like sometimes.
So it could be like you just write this verse and then all right, now I'm gonna write the hook, or then it's like you write the hook
come later, or like a bridge come later, or like bridge come first, or like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like it's weird. I don't know. Like my songs don't be properly structured either. Like they really don't be. So it's just weird. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell.
So let me ask you this: like, when did you first started writing? When did you first pick up a pen, paper, or a BlackBerry, whatever it was? Because I know our age is different.
Yeah, we do the pen and paper.
Yo, so one time, I mean, I could say when I was a kid. Of course, everybody tried that as a kid. But my first rap experience, I'm gonna tell you about my first ever rap experience. It was like some radio. It was for Hot 937. I was only like 11, and my mom brought me to go interview for like this like group. Like I'm like 11. Went up there, called Stage Fright. Like I rapped my joint a little bit. They kind of forgot it. I just tried to spit it. Like I made up some like shit. Like I just had it in the cut, but now I ain't make it. But that was my first like on stage in front of people experience. I'm all of like 11.
Right.
Like, I ain't make the cut, but.
What inspired you to rap though? Like who inspired you? Like what artist like made you want to rap?
I could definitely say Fab.
Okay.
I feel like I got a lot of DMX ways when I be rapping. I don't know.
Okay.
I feel like he a big influence. Like he was real for one point. Of course, like Hove, those are givens. Like Hove, you know what I mean. But who else was I big on? You know, the whole Styles movement.
So Fab was like the guy that made you just want to just get out there, because his punchlines were always creative and always like. You know, make you think deeply. You know, clever with his punchlines.
Fab.
That was the swag rap.
Yeah,
that's
the
what I
swag
call.
rap.
Like
Chinks
he's
too. Chinks is another one. I was rocking with Harry before he went. I always say rest in peace, Chinks, man. He got me through some shit. Boy. I tell you, Chinks was another one. Yeah, they killed it great. I'm telling
you. Yeah, nah, he definitely like you could tell. Frenchie definitely he influenced Frenchie. Because what they say and how they do it, but I like Chinks, man, because it's something about how he spit. Like you like, damn man, this dude was in the trenches. Like he know about this shit. But I like him too. Also with like rapping, who's your top 5, man?
We talking now all time like
it's whoever you think your top 5.
Oh man.
Or your top 5 influences, right?
Yeah, like you can say whatever you want, man. That's what people
top 5 influences, like.
Oh yeah, top 5.
Not that I try to sound like them, but I feel like, I mean, like when I get to it, like I mean, so we talking now all the time. Like,
you can pick, man.
All right, so we'll go back to Fab. I gotta rock with Fab, of course. Still gotta rock with Chinks.
Okay.
I mean. I feel like DMX held a movement down that was crazy.
Right.
I don't know. He knew, but I like Dave East a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When he first came out, I didn't like him when he first came out, but now he grew on me a lot.
Yeah, he's fire.
Yeah.
He's getting better, man. His pen game getting better.
Yeah. His flow is different too.
I like this one, but I like Dirk. I like Lil Durk. Shout out Lil Durk. You know
Yeah.
I like him a lot too.
Is that the kid from Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shine right. Dirk not bad. He had a few hits, man, but it's
What's his style? What's his music style like?
He's more or less a singer type.
He's a singer?
He do it all, but he's been on the melodic tip.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He's been more singy, like.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, it's like, with the auto tune and singing, like some rappers, like gangster rappers, could have hits, but I'm gonna be real. You still gotta be able to spit in your regular voice, man. You still gotta be able to make some heat in your regular voice, because auto tune gets played out to me. Like I can only listen to it if it's a song I mess with, I'll listen to it. But when I can tell when somebody's using it to save a song, like.
There's a lot of artists that do that, man.
Yeah, like it's I was playing 2K yesterday and I'm online. And so I had my headphones on, and I couldn't take it off because I was in the game. This is one song that was just annoying me, and the dude just kept yelling in the song, and I was just like, the beat was straight, but I was like, yo, bro, like, shut up, like, you can't sing, and I know why you doing it. You trying to sing the song, but I only could take it so long. Like, I like hearing dudes spit. Like, I like hearing Dave East. I love hearing who I've been listening to. I've been listening to a lot. Every morning I've been listening to Fab, the freestyle. Remember the Freestyle Friday? Yo, I've been listening to, talk about getting your mind
That's
right
what I'm
before
saying.
you go into work.
Yeah.
I'll be like, dang, man, Fab be having me on some, like, fuck everybody, man. I'm getting this bag. Like,
all the soul tapes, all
Yeah.
those punchlines he got on the soul tapes.
you know, Fab, and I listen to a lot of Red Cafe, yo. I'm not even
Okay,
gonna front.
okay.
A lot of people don't.
Straight.
A lot of people
haven't
don't
heard
like
in a
him.
minute.
Yeah, yo, a
Paper
lot.
touching.
But it's all like I listen to a lot of his old joints.
Right.
A lot of people don't like Red Cafe, but
I was just
Now he's a
listening to him.
punchline king. He had punchlines.
nah,
I
yes.
could put you on a fire Red Cafe mixtape. I listened to like a year and a half ago. I forgot
Which
the name
one,
of
man?
it.
Because I've been kind of
I
like
forgot the name
the
of it.
first. What made me
Cafe,
first start
huh?
listening to Red Cafe was Above the Clouds, his mixtape, yo. That's when I was like, yo, this dude is nice, man. I fucks with Red Cafe heavy.
I met him in the strip club one time.
Oh, you
was
did?
lit, definitely.
He mad short, right?
Yeah, he is. I mean,
But
He's still around. I haven't heard
Yeah,
anything.
he's still around, man. He like one of those dudes that's been in the industry. I remember that had to be like 2000 something, and he's still been relevant since then. Like I want to say I don't know if he dropped anything. Like you said, last year he dropped something. So he been in his game for like over a
forgot the
decade.
name. Damn.
I
have
don't,
to
but
find
I
out.
look like Above the Clouds is what really made me start messing with him. Like it's a lot of rappers. Like it's sometimes like I used to listen to Wiz too. You know, Wiz Khalifa back when we were in the
Nah,
Philly.
he was coming up.
Cabin
but-
Fever.
Yeah, Cabin Fever, like cushion
Orange juice.
Yeah, early waves.
Early
Nah,
waves.
Once
nah,
they
no
peep, they
thank you.
get that
Nah.
money.
Yeah, exactly.
He changed. He just changed.
Changed.
Did a whole
Yeah,
360.
when he first came out, he was raw. Now it's just like,
Yeah, and it's like
It's
I be,
redundant. It's
but
sad.
that's where I find myself. I be stuck in like the past
too.
from like
Me
the
too.
old music. It's hard for me. There's some songs I can listen to nowadays, but most of the stuff be like 2 years, 3 years, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
You feel me?
well, a lot of artists, like I can't listen to a whole Migos album.
Yeah.
I just can't. Like after 3 or 4 songs, I'm good.
Here we there,
Yeah, even Quavo's new album, like I like the beats. You know, a lot of melodic tunes on there, but it's just like a whole album of that. I can't listen to it.
Yeah.
I can't. I need to hear bars. I need to hear punchlines.
Nah, I
You know, I need to hear something that's gonna like elevate my mind, stimulate my mind. I just can't listen to just no lyrical content for a whole
Yeah,
album.
fact.
You know, I need something that's gonna stimulate my mind and make me think. Oh man, you heard what he just said? Let me rewind that. Let me bring that back.
You know, and it's like I said, it's nothing wrong. Like even with the whole battle with MGK and Eminem.
That was good for hip hop.
Yeah,
Great for hip hop.
It was, and what MGK shocked a lot of people.
I said it had to be 2 white boys that really did it. Like that.
Yeah.
So, like,
And
why? That's crazy.
Nah, go
how,
ahead.
how it had to be lyrical and it took 2 white boys to make really a good beef in hip hop.
Yeah, it was great for hip hop, man. 'Cause MGK, man, he hit Eminem with a nice little jab across the chin, man.
Yeah, I mean, he just basically, he just was like, he said, he was like, you 5'8", I'm 6'4", like that,
Right.
that summed it up right there.
Yeah.
Like you'll never say them words in front of me, like.
Yeah.
When he said that, I was like, yo, this dude's dead serious. Like, if he
Yeah.
come in here, you'd be like,
Yeah, it's like,
So last
But
time
it's-
8 miles on the treadmill.
yeah.
Yo, he did his thing.
He was talking to him.
Yeah, he did his
Talking to
thing.
him,
He did his
I'm
thing.
a
But see,
grown-ass
but
man.
that
I
was,
appreciate stuff like that.
but that was like the new age,
Right.
and that's what I liked about like he spazzed in his own right.
Right.
You feel me? Like I
He
don't.
was like talking. He wasn't really even spitting. It was
Right,
like
right. It was just
spoken
facts.
word.
It
Yeah,
was
he
facts.
was just speaking. He was talking. He
yeah,
talking shit.
like
Talking his shit the whole time.
sticking them sweatsuits and
Yeah.
them corny hats. Like yo, that shit was funny to me,
Yeah.
yo. And I
think he won, man. What do y'all think?
I honestly, yo, I felt like it was a good but yo, kill shot, man. Yo, Eminem killed him, man. I don't. Nah, he ain't kill him, but I can't really. I don't want to say Eminem won, but it's like if you had to pick a better song, I gotta go with MGK. You know, if you had
I just
to
think
pick,
he had better lyrical content.
he can perform that song like he can make that jump big. And I don't think I'm gonna actually say this. I don't think MGK lost. I don't think he lost. But you got other people, like I was talking to somebody else and I was like, yo, that MGK track is fire.
It's
And they was
fire.
like, yo, he had ghostwriters. And I was like, listen, if he didn't have ghostwriters, I said people get credited for what they did. If somebody did the beat or they did a hook, I said you get credited, whatever you did. I was like, just because he's like Eminem wrote his old joint, and I was like, it's not about that, yo. It's about him being who he is and coming at Eminem and everybody showing him respect for coming at Eminem. Yo, because I think of a few rappers, like, to me, I wouldn't expect Eminem to battle him. There's mad people I want to see Eminem go at that I want to see if they're going to win. Because I hear, like, a lot of rappers be talking, I'm the greatest. Like, I want to see Fab go at somebody. Like, yo, Fab is nice, but I really want to see if he can win a battle. And
I don't think he's a battle rapper though.
I don't think but
he not. But I think he could be.
He could
stretch that out.
But it's like
he's creative.
Yeah.
He's too creative with it. Like,
I mean, to me, Fab is the Carmelo Anthony of the rap game. He's just a lot of potential, but just like no work ethic. Just like, very just steady, calm. He doesn't want to elevate his career. He just I'm
that's
cool at this
like
level.
Big Sean.
Well, Big Sean, I feel like he's a little bigger mainstream than Fab though.
No, he is. He's bigger mainstream.
Yeah,
But it's like, as a rapper, I feel like you as a person, you gotta be able to defend yourself. Like, regardless, if you say you're a rapper, you gotta know somebody gonna come at you.
Yeah,
Period. Like, you should at least be able to, if somebody come at me, boom, drop it. You feel me? Like,
but a lot of these artists can't do that. Guys like Lil Yachty, like Migos.
Well, we ain't talking about them. And they're
Kodak,
artists.
Kodak Black, Lil Uzi. If somebody makes a diss record, they're gonna go on Instagram Live and just.
But they're not really rap. They're artists.
Somebody make a diss track for me, I ain't responding.
Not responding.
He's not responding.
Well, you gonna keep that? I'm not gonna give you that energy back.
Yeah, but so you don't like a little good like rap battle? Just
you don't like rap battles at all?
No, I like rap
I'm saying
battles.
not for you.
Not for your boy. Nah, I'm not rap battling nobody.
Really, man? What if they say something like? What if they say something about your son?
Nah, that's different.
Yeah. I'm keeping it a buck. I'm keeping it a buck right now.
That's personal.
Because listen, yo, I don't care. I'm a podcast. Somebody make a diss track about me. I'm in the studio ASAP. Nah,
that's personal. If you talk about like my rapping ability, that's one thing.
But I'm saying there's people nowadays, yo.
They take it there.
Yeah, you shouldn't take it there. You
chasing.
should never take it there though.
But I just want
no response.
Because it's like, yo, you know it's gonna be a clout chaser because in this game, people hate the people that start to blow up. That's how it always is. So you know it's gonna be one dude. They're gonna be in the interview like, oh man, you heard of Longlivemitch, man? Yo, Longlivemitch, we come in here. You got the game, we got the straps. I got a diss track for him right now. And then he just drops something. And the new wave is they talk about your kids, they talk about your relationships. And then like the first track start off, yeah man, I see you in that blue BMW. Thank you for shining. You and your son. And it's just like, it would be like, to me,
no response.
It would be entertaining. Cause my thing is that even if somebody dissed me, nobody wouldn't expect me to respond. So I would just do it just to prove everybody wrong. Like, y'all really like, the thing with people, like, I'm a versatile person. And when I tell people I used to do music, I really used to do music. I'm not playing games, I'm not joking.
Yeah, these
anything.
days, niggas don't play like that. Like, I ain't about to go back and forth.
So it's just strictly business.
It's a waste of energy, though, man.
It is. Your studio costs money and time. You think I'm about to waste my money, time, and gas to make a diss track?
But what if it's monetary though?
What if niggas like? What if something happened? Nah, we got 2 diss tracks that saying what we going. Yeah, alright. Nah.
But what if it blows up? What if it gets you more money? Because think about it, Pusha T and Drake.
Yeah, but see, that's different. They not about to go for each other's life.
Yeah, but the thing is they did it for business purposes.
They did.
Well, so did
Pusha T did. He did it for Drake had no reason to do it for business purposes.
So he got baited in. That's what happened.
Yeah,
he got baited in. But
it's good from a fan's perspective. Like, I love rap battles. I think it's great for hip hop.
I think I do too. I love seeing. I love seeing greats go at each other. Because I want to see. Because it's more than just writing bars. You really want to see, like, all right, are people creative like that? Could they really write? Because it's different from making a song. Because in the song, you know what you're rapping about. You know what you're talking about. But to come up with clever lines and to really write and think about this and metaphors and stuff like that, it takes time. And you want to see, like, could you the Joe Buttons or you whatever. But I understand certain people just, like, I ain't wasting my time with it. It is what it is, you know. I respect that. I definitely respect that. So Let me ask you this, because I remember at one point you was like saying you wanted to change your name.
Facts.
Why'd you want to change your name?
Shit, cause I was scheming on some bigger things with life, man. I was scheming on, but we gonna put the whole button on that for now.
The whole button?
Yeah, the whole button. If we gonna change the name, the lifestyle gotta match up.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, so.
That's true, and it's like when you told me how, like, well, you can tell people how you got your name, because that was like a whole nother setting.
Right.
So you
Yeah,
can tell people.
Longlivemitch, I got it because number one, last name Mitchell, obviously, and then I'm an artist of all traits. Like I do music, tattoos. I'm an artist. Like, you know what I'm saying, I got a son. You know what I mean, so I will forever be long lived. When I die, my tattoos will still be here. My music will still be here. I'll forever be long lived. So
Eternally.
and people say that when somebody already dead, I'm trying to flip the script on like positivity type.
That's
like,
dope.
you know what I'm saying, like.
Well, the truth is, man, we never experienced death, so we don't know what it is. People tell us what it is.
Yeah,
that never
right.
experienced it.
Bill Cosby came back as Ghost Dad.
Right? Yo, that was a dope movie too. So let me ask you this: which was your favorite video you dropped this year?
Favorite?
Yeah.
Well, it gotta be the last one because I get each video I put out, shit getting better. You could just see the progression. You feel what I'm saying? It was a 2-for-1.
Okay.
So it was two videos in one. Just like the setting, like what I got going on. I got dudes in the back with the dirt bike. I got the bike over here being, you know what I mean? I got the girls in the back of the setting. I got them on the balcony, like, you feel what I'm saying? We on top of the mountains, like top of the world type shit. It's just so, it gotta be that one. So, but just stay tuned, man. Yeah, I got something better than that coming. Got something big coming after this.
So let me this is my last question I'm gonna ask you. So what's like your future goals for your career?
Yeah, how you trying to get it to the next level, like that next level? Because Connecticut artists never really get to that next level unless they leave here. No one's done it, living here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, so I got a little plan, you feel what I'm saying? I did some time in Florida, like I lived in Florida for a little bit, and you're right, like niggas don't really make it up out of CT. We're a B market with like state, and then we get B market everything, like, you feel what I'm saying? So just gotta try another location. I feel, I mean, I might just pop out back to Florida, but.
Yeah, I mean,
so there's no way you think an artist can make it out of Connecticut just on their own, just grinding?
Name one.
I would say
I can't name one.
I would say
get is my man's Don ZOP. Shout out Don ZOP. What or Annoyed.
Yeah, Annoyed.
I know he's right there, but
I feel like Don ZO is above Annoyed.
Yeah, I would say like what we need is more places like this. Shouts out to DMTS.
No, we need to support our local artists more.
But
that's the thing.
But that too. But this is why they need more DMTS radios.
Yeah, facts.
Because think about it. If you had one like this in every single town with the same vision, because he's also working with other businesses too, like the Yup Network. They also help with free promotion and stuff like that. That's already the start, because a lot of people look for that promotion. They look for that, what we talking about right now. We just gotta get more places like this. And the support.
I think it's support.
And the support. We do need support from people, but the first start is we need avenues for them to speak.
Right.
Agree. So these are like one of the avenues, and we just gotta create more. And once we create the buzz, we'll be at a certain level. Because I feel like it's more or less, if you get people that want to work together and show that unity, then we can help each other.
How do you think ATL artists is running the game?
Right.
CT artists want to crab bucket their way to the top.
Crabs at the barrel. That's
you know what I'm saying? I got a huge following in Florida. Like, you know what I'm saying? Besides Connecticut, my next
what part of Florida?
Like North Florida.
Okay, like Jacksonville
Florida,
area.
yeah, exactly, where Jacksonville area. But
I feel like here we just don't support each other.
Nah,
it's just like
you
look at artists like Dre. He came out of Toronto. Meek Mill's out of Philly, but like the whole city went behind these dudes and pushed their music. Like the whole city. Like Meek Mill's, when he was doing the Flamers and all that, the whole city just went behind him and supported him, yo. So if we got an artist that we like out here, we gotta like really support them. Like Annoyed being here, it should have been sold out.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be 70 seats. No, he should be selling out in his hometown, a small place like this, you know. But like you said, crabs in the barrel. We don't want to see nobody succeed, man.
Yeah, but we gotta. I think one thing we have to do is we gotta count the blessings that we do have, and for the places, because there's a lot of people that are like
nobody's signing nobody out of Connecticut. You gotta go to New York to get signed. You're not. There's no major label in Connecticut.
But it's like knowing that. I mean, maybe one day CT will like it will come back and show his artists love. But right now, you just gotta go wherever it is. If it's New York and you.
But do you have to go there though with the technology and social media and SoundCloud and be able to create your own buzz
for the networking?
Yeah, for networking.
Yeah, for networking. Yeah, because that's where when you want to expand your brand and you want to get bigger, you have to start thinking bigger and you have to think about certain cities.
And like I feel like, all right, you in this town, right? You already got this covered. Like it's already like people know who you are. Conquer somewhere else. Like you know what I'm saying? You don't know who you're gonna meet over there. Mm-hmm. I got a lot of connections in Florida. I just not in Florida. You feel what I'm saying? I'm up here, so
you got work.
I can do a lot of things. We do a lot of stuff over internet, but it's not. I want to be in the studio to vibe with my beat me in in Florida. I don't want to be up here sending through the email, bro. Yeah. Okay, did you get it? All right, nah, you feel what I'm saying? So,
I mean, I just believe that we always on the move, cause sometimes CT is where we started. But that might not be where we're supposed to be at.
That's facts.
That's
facts.
It's where we start at, but who knows where we're supposed to finish? Sometimes people are right where they're supposed to be. I mean, whenever you start a business, you have to look at it like this. If you do real estate and you buy up everything here, now you want to go to another city.
Right.
Now you want to go to another city.
You gotta
expand. Yeah, I agree.
So as we wrap up the show. Just tell people your social media, how they can get in contact with you. Where they can hear your mixtape, your music.
Definitely. Longlivemitch 22 on Instagram, Facebook, SoundCloud, all that. I do got some stuff on SoundCloud. I don't got much, but YouTube, Dab Down Ass video, paid in full video now on YouTube. Part of My Back mixtape, Full Port Brady out, collab mixtape everywhere. Apple, Google, iTunes, Spotify, Spinrilla, everywhere. Definitely go grab that. Shout out to the Shakes, Shout out to everybody that's holding me down. Long live Mitch.
Go ahead, Yogi, tell him.
IG Yogi1986, Facebook Yusuf Yogi Hassan. Check out that foodie page, Fresh and Foodie CT.
Yes. It's King Harp on IG. Also on Facebook is Mike Harper, King Harp, and then follow that fan page on Facebook. It's Conscious Thoughts. Also follow me on YouTube, Conscious Thoughts 77, and also make sure you guys support Elisa A. Simmons. She has a business. It's interior decorative bright lights. And if you want information, you can actually find her on IG. It's interior decorative bright lights. You can find her on social media. You can send her messages, and she will get back to you. But as far as I want to say is, focus on your vision daily. All right, focus on your vision daily. Whatever it is you want to achieve, whatever goal you want to do, focus on it daily and start to work out a plan on how you can implement it in your reality daily. But when you focus and you set the intent for what you want, then you're going to do exactly what it is you want to do and you're going to be successful. So focus on the vision and set the intent. This is King Harp, Conscious Thoughts. We taking our identity back and we out of here.